let's do 7 locations on the feet. It begins with your hands here on your chest. You bring your hands down through all 5 koshas and you pause for a moment. In the future, you'll be able to move people just with your Shakti. But right now, we're practicing that. And then you want to put the malleolus right there. You should be able to look straight down at the malleolus like that. Sacred geometry again. So, ready? Rock on. Come up off of your heel a little bit. Rock off. Position number 2, rock on. Rock off. Position number 3 is over the toes. But guys, notice how everything is a wheel. Look at my shoulders. Look at my wrists. Okay, my elbows. Everything is a wheel. Everything has a rhythm to it, you see? Like that. Go back to position 1, back to position 2, back to position 3, back and forth. And every time you compress, see if you can find a grain of rice underneath your palm. You want to find an epicenter. At first there will be many epicenters, but the more you press, the more that one epicenter will emerge. Okay, guys? But there's a number 4 position here, guys. So what is number 4? You want to reach under the foot, and you want to pull the small toe towards you, and roll the big toe away from you. Reach underneath, pull the small toe, and roll the big toe away from you. Okay, guys? So to be sensitive to this, how about if you just feel the warmth in your palm? Okay, that's all. Just feel the warmth in your palm. Then add a little pressure, feel it go into your wrist. Add a little pressure, feel it go into your elbow. And add a little pressure and feel it go into your shoulder. And then you roll your shoulder like that. Same thing on this side. Feel the heat in your palm. A little bit of pressure into your wrist. A little bit more pressure into your elbow. A little bit more pressure into your shoulder. And you roll like that, okay? If you use that on position 5 and 6 and 7, you're going to really induce a tranquil state. So 5 is in the middle, position 5 is in the middle, position 6 is what Suryan was teaching us yesterday. You guys, right in here, your fingers can be facing backwards or your fingers can be facing forward. Either way, get a nice bite. Now let's do sets of 3s on position number 6. So first one soft, firm, soft. The other side, soft, firm, or firmer. It's up to you. Just set up a pattern. Soft, firm, soft, back and forth. Now where's position 7? Right on top of the malleolus. Just stack the 2 of them on top of each other like so. And because patterns and rhythms happen to be a big contribution, let's go back the way we came. Back to 6. Back to 5. Back to 4. Now ladies, if you're with somebody who's pretty stiff here, you can bring both hands over onto one side, cradle underneath, and gently bring your shoulder over the top of your wrist like so. It's called an extreme supination. You just cradle it like it's a baby. Okay, because it is actually. And just cradle it and then give her lots of support. Any discomfort at all, honey?
Oh, right there, I feel it.
Mm-hmm. Right there. Other side too. Or if you can do it with one hand, guys, you just twist away like so. Position number 3 is very special, my friends. Stack the bones on top of each other. Position 2 in the middle of the foot. And position 1. Now you can change, you guys, if you want to come up into a modified diamond, if you want to come up into tabletop, all of that works also. But you always want to learn this position because it's very elegant. Yeah? So let's take a walk up. Oh, let's do the sister routine, which is very sweet. You just open your knees up, and then you close your knees, and you immediately rotate the legs. Position 1. And again, look at the wheels. Just use the heel as a fulcrum, my friends, and just do these big rotations with the ankle. I'm actually twisting her foot, you guys. Take a look. It should be very, very pleasurable for the receiver. Receiver's okay with you? That's 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Either alternating or bilateral at the same time, whatever intuition you're working with. And lots of love. Bring the feet back to a resting position. And now we start with one palm above the ankle bone. And this is a very pleasurable application, you guys, as you come walking up the legs. And also add to that you're becoming part of their cardiopulmonary system. You're actually reducing the workload of their heart. And what a privilege that is. Okay, imagine that, you guys. And let's come back down the leg. And remember, you could do sets of 3s at one location if you wanted. Soft, firm, soft, or firm, soft, firm. Any pattern that you want to set up. Now, guys, when America felt these palm circles on the knees, they were like, damn, I didn't know that felt so good. Okay, it was totally new to Western people, massaging. So here, you cup, you can see your thumb, and you want it to be rhythmic, you want it to be fluid, and you want it to be consistent. You are an artist. And you want to see their shoulders moving, you want to see their nose moving, and you can do all kinds of different pressures. Let's try aura first, you guys. Just aura. Receivers, can you feel aura? Yeah. A little bit deeper skin. A little bit deeper muscle. A little bit deeper bone. And guys, we can come out of this the same way. Just come from bone, muscle, skin, and aura. Okay? You can say goodbye to this technique, though there are many others, and you just immediately rotate the legs a little bit and find the patella ligament, and you press in and up. It's almost custom made for the tip of your thumb. You can say your mantra while you're doing that, or you can take a couple deep breaths. There shouldn't be any discomfort whatsoever. If you want to go in the other direction, because you can see my hands are going opposite, there's this tendon right here, which everybody's craving, and now you can go in the opposite direction on the outside like this, but you want to focus on that little tendon right there. See what I mean, Sasha? Right there. Okay, but really, you guys, the knees are so mysterious. They're called Janu, Janu, and they're really, you can find all kinds of grinding, all kinds of trajectories, different trajectories, and there shouldn't be any discomfort whatsoever. Now, guys, there's barely any therapists who know how to do the upper leg. Okay, they're coming in too fast and too strong. Mother Nature has put all of the nerves on the inside of the leg. So, you find the patella, and you make it square, and you find the inner point of the patella, inner upper point, put your middle finger there, and point it at the femoral pulse. And then you do this caterpillar walk, okay? Palm, fingertips, palm, fingertips, palm, fingertips, just till your fingers touch the inguinal crease, and then you drape. Now you drape all 5 fingers, including the thumb, and you go back down again. But you don't fall on the person. You sink. Later on, when you're familiar, you can stop at one location, use the say when technique. Everybody find one location, bring your shoulder over receivers. We're going to keep applying pressure till you tap out. Good for you, girl. Very nice. Pretty strong. Wow. Okay, but do not come up the legs hard and strong, guys. Not at least initially. You really want to get their trust. You can always come back to the knees, palm circles. This is a nice technique also, guys. It's the vastus medialis muscle, and you tweak it. Just a shimmy as you come up, just to where your thumbs touch the inguinal crease, and then you can come back down again also. Just shimmy, shimmy. And we are all set to find the femoral pulses. Now, receivers, micro adjust our fingers to a more precise location if necessary. We're not going to be anything but appreciative of that. My fingers a good place, honey? Yep. Once you found the femoral pulses, you guys displace your fingertips with your palms, and let's do the tabletop version first. Collapse your elbows, and become a human tourniquet. Check in with the receiver, make sure there's no discomfort. You okay, huh? Yep. If there's any discomfort, come out of it slowly and go back into it slowly. Become a human tourniquet. Okay, go. Soft, generous hands. Now come out of it slowly, but count at least 3 pulses, maybe 4. Say your prayer, may this person be happy, healthy, and prosperous, and then sit back. And you would only continue once you intuitively sense that that wellspring of vitality has subsided. That means the dragon went back into the system, and now it's doing its balancing act. Give it time. And also, you're honoring yin and yang, are you not, guys? Because when you're coming out, what are they doing? They're going in. They're monitoring the heck out of that position. Okay, let's try it again, you guys. We're going to do the stronger version now, okay? So no discomfort. Find it first. Micro adjust your palms. Receivers, let us know if it needs to be micro adjusted. No jerky motions. Just float. Transfer your weight slowly. The slower you transfer your weight, the better. And then move your palms into the middle and up. In and up, in and up. Become a human tourniquet. Stay there as long as you're intuitively guided. Soft palms, match the contour up. Invite the receiver to soften their legs. No jerky motions when you come out of it. Bring it to the surface slowly. Sit back in meditation. And let them monitor that opening of a wind gate. So, did everybody experience the spinal rotation, the raking, and everything like that? Everybody experienced that? How many didn't experience it? Okay, but we're going to go right into that L5 release right now, guys. So let's come into the hip stretch first. Let's all work with the left leg first, even if it's a man, because we need a group dynamic. So let's crease the left leg, micro adjust. You're facing the body at a 45-degree angle, and the foot is just resting. You can see how nice that is here, guys. And there's a whole lot of things we could do from here too. Okay, guys? So now we come up into a modified diamond. Okay, so you just come up like so. And just cradle the leg, cradle the knee crease, make sure it's comfortable. And you gently press down on the toes, and at the same time, you put your hand on the quadricep and you press. Just lean back. Open up the hip. And you just come to the hip. So right here. Okay, so that's what we're
Otherwise, you're not doing with my calf.
Okay, guys, so both hands on the futon, and we step across the leg, and one knee down, one knee up, back and forth a few times, just to sort out where you're going to put their knee. Where's the best place to put their knee? Which trajectory? Just back and forth a few times, and then nothing more than sitting on your heel, get comfortable. Middle finger over middle finger. Find L5, S1. And then just, oh my goodness gracious, lean back. You can go to other places in the lumbar and stretch that also, but L5, S1 is asking for your attention. Right here, Bill. Huh? Sometimes I ask the receiver to look in the other direction and look at to take their arm and reach for the wall in the other direction at the same time.
Am I doing it the right way? Am I in the right position right now?
Yeah, honey, looks good. Oh, let's see.
Because it looks like your leg is over here. It's because you're on her right leg.
Honey, put both hands on the futon for a moment.
We're on the left leg.
Yeah, it should be on the other leg, sweetie. You want to cradle the other side. Oh, no, no, no. Put her leg on that side, the one that's up.
Put this leg over.
Yeah, on that.
This side.
Cradle there, honey. Now step across her other leg. Your right leg step across. Yep. But hook her, put her knee at your thigh. Slide her knee like this, honey. Yeah, and now you put both hands on the futon. Pull this knee down. Both hands on the futon, honey. Like this. Now, good. Now sit on your heel. Yeah, like this, honey. Yeah. Good. You were just using the other leg, yeah.
Yeah.
There, huh? Performance right here.
So that part good over there.
Okay, guys, both hands on the futon. Maybe you want to go back and forth a few times like that, or you can just step back across the leg and go right back into your hip stretch. Let's return to a resting position, kneeling between the ankles. Always take your inside hand and hold the leg so it doesn't hyperextend. There is a technique, you guys, where you do go quite strong like this, but it takes a lot of practice to not hurt the person. Mostly we want to put our hand here. Because in karate, it is a healthy one, because you can hear, listen, and say it's okay to do like that. So, but mostly we want to support it. Okay, guys, and let's open the wind gate again. So let's find it. Actually, let's do this, you guys. Let's step across, come into a baseball coach like this. Okay, then you want to sit on your heel, and you start on the inside of the knee, and you walk all the way up to the heart. All the way to the heart. You offer a prayer, Namaskar Mudra, and maybe you want to choose coming back with palms. So you come back with palms. And in your private practice, you would want to offer that several times. So here you saw I just sit back on my heel, and then sometimes knife hands. Say your prayer. May this person be happy, healthy, and prosperous. And maybe you want to come back with palms or knife hands, either one. Now, when you get to Lohita, Marmas, you can find the ilium crest and you do these wheels. Look. You're right on the ilium crest. For some people that's hypersensitive, so you put a towel, some cushioning here, and you do these wheels. You could press both at the same time if you wanted. You could bring both hands palm over palm also if you wanted. Palm over palm on one side, palm over palm on the other side. So let's see just how much strength you can put into this, you guys. Let's do palm over palm on one side, And keep going until they tap out. Don't fall on them. Sink. Like a mountain sinking in the ocean. No discomfort. Every time you achieve a threshold, you guys, you want to give their brain some time to compute. That's called listening for the echo. Sensitive, right? Let me see if I use this one a bit better. You see, it might go just. You see, you find that contour.
You want more pressure?
Guys, if you want to do Uru, remember that's different. Here's Lohita. Uru is right on the inguinals. So now you're right on the inguinal. You're not below it. And now you're distinguishing the difference between Lokataksha and Uru. Marma. You are you. Isn't that a nice name? Uru. And let's apply pressure until they tap out. Just move your body forward. And you can do that same motion here, back and forth. You can go back to Lohita if you wanted. And you can go back to Uru. Lots of love. And then you can bring your knees together and you can find Lokataksha. Use your finding technique. In the future, you probably won't use that. No jerky motions. Float. Okay, honey? Soft, generous palms, no hard edges. Match up that contour and your wrists move into the center and up. Into the center and up. Into the center and up. No jerky motions. Come out of it gently. Bring it to the surface slowly. Now sometimes I like to do this, you guys. I reach underneath the legs. Flex, 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 flex. Now, a very nice way to finish this sequence, which is also called a vinyasa, sequence and vinyasa, same thing, is the beautiful 5 levers, you guys, and it might be one of the easiest, and it might be one of the most effective. So, let's take both heels in one hand. I like to put my index finger between the 2 heels, and then you come up into a half kneel or a lunge, and you want them to feel the warmth of your ankle. Many therapists are doing this, and you can use your ankle to transmit a lot of comfort. Before you begin, you guys, you got to lean back and straighten your arm, because if you try and do it like this, you'll shake. So you want to lean back, get a straight arm, and then the first one is get the sacrum. Stay right here for now, okay? Now, there are 4 improvements. One of them is to please drop your hips. Another one is to straighten your legs. Another one is to dorsiflex your feet. And the 4th one is to just lift your head for a moment and dip your chin, just to straighten up your spine. Come out of it slowly. And now, guys, most people, you're going to ask them to bend their knees, actually. That's very courteous. And, but it'll be the same thing. Now, it looks like I'm pressing your feet forward, doesn't it, you guys, doesn't it? Actually, I'm hooking and I'm lifting your ankles up, and I want to stretch the bladder meridian, the water element. So it's here, you hook and you lift up. Good, and you drop your hips. Drop the hips, straighten the legs, dorsiflex the feet, and lift your head and dip your chin for a moment. And then we stay here and we listen for the echo. We want to give their brain a few moments to compute all of these circuits that we opened up. Good, Don. Beautiful, my friend. You see how Don's using this inside hand to, it's called introducing symmetry. You want to get them to be nice and symmetrical. Come out of it. We're going to do one more increment, you guys, maybe a little bit further, maybe not. When they bend their knees, you just ask them to please keep their knees together. That's all. Enjoy yourselves, you guys. Straighten your arm. Look at the wheel again. Look, you guys. Look at my shoulder. Look at my elbow. It's another wheel. Look. See? It's another wheel. And see, Sasha's actually progressing here, right? Yeah, progressing. Beautiful. Good for you. I know what that's like. Lower back is an issue for everybody. Drop your hips. The big one is straightening the legs, you guys. Really get them to push those knees towards you. Dorsiflex the feet. Keep an eye on their face. If you don't see grimace, you're not doing it right. And then what Suryan showed us yesterday, my friends, you just look at this, how easy this is. Just come into the center line. Find a 90-degree angle. Imagine there's two pencils on the top of her knees and you just draw little circles. People love this one, you guys, especially if you set up a pattern and especially if you keep it rhythmic and you don't allow the person to help you. You give them a little tap and you say, silk ropes. Okay, guys, ask them to bring their knees up to their chest, and you're going to sit on your bum, and you're going to extend your legs outwards, and you want them to go to about the middle of their hips. Okay, and now this is going to begin with your heels away from the person, and then you're going to do this. You're going to scoop your heels in like this. Okay, you'll be here, and then you'll slide your heels in like this. Looks like this, you guys. Watch my heels. And then ask the person to bring their knees up. Micro adjust. Knees up. Micro adjust. Knees up. Micro adjusting. That's so problem. Leslie's getting the download for sure. She's getting a love download.
Should our toes be like on our sit bones or?
I know, isn't it? Yeah.
Now guys, you rest one leg, you come off the center line a little bit, just a little bit, and you do this here. Let me show you. One foot at the top, and you begin with one leg bent. It doesn't matter which one. Maybe that one's straight, this one's straight, either one. And then you do this here, guys, okay? You press, and here, look. Back and forth, look. Bottom foot is micro adjusting. It's sliding your heel in so it's 90-degree angle. And you're just back and forth micro adjusting. Very nice way to treat. So what's the accentuation here? You have the opportunity to twist the foot, and you have the opportunity to twist the leg while you're doing this. It should be a very nice feeling for the body. So sometimes just be a child in a sandbox, you guys, because this will teach you if you just surrender. You can use your heel to return it, you can use your toes to return the leg, or you can use your arch. Either one, whatever you like. Just make sure you slide your heel in, and it's at, your foot is at a 90-degree angle to the hip when you're fully expressed. Right there, my girl. I like what Lemba's doing, you guys. He's pausing, and he's now, instead of just pushing it away from you, he's stopping. It's so easy. Just straighten your leg and lean back, straighten your leg and lean back, straighten your leg and lean back. That's all it is. Straighten the leg, lean back, use your heel sometimes, use your arch, use your toes sometimes, but straighten your leg and lean back. And now sometimes when you put 2 feet here, guys, They love to feel all that support. They love to feel all that support with 2 feet down there. Let's come back to the center line.
God, that's a perfect spot.
And we offer chopsticks. So you insert your feet, wedge your feet in alongside, very gently bring the ankles together until they smile. Somewhere right around there.
I'm fine. Are you smiling?
Now guys, it looks like I'm touching her yoni, but I'm not.
What?
You're pushing it away. That's great.
Now, we do the marionette. So you do a little bum walk, a little bit closer. It's very simple. Take the tips of your toes, find the adductor, and press the leg open, and then pull it back. And it doesn't matter where you put your toes. It can be any place. And you can see that it transitions right into a beautiful hamstring effect. You see, first it's the adductors. You're taking the tips of your toes on any place. It doesn't matter where. And then it transitions right into a beautiful hamstring treatment. Now ideally, my friends, the reason you did your bum walk is can you get that knee at least as high as the hip, you guys? That's what they want to feel. They want to get that knee at least as high as the hip. Some of my elderly people said, I didn't even know I could do that. You're lubricating the hips, you guys. 500,000 people had hip replacement surgery last year in America. Let's keep those hips nice and lubed.
Yeah, but they're so scared. They don't want you to do anything because they're doctors.
Yep. That's where we're coming in. We're taking over.
Yeah.
And now we come off to the side, you guys, off the center line again. Enjoy yourself. Okay? Both feet at the bottom, down here by the hip. Remember, your heels are away from the person, but then you scoop. Scoop your heels in. Look. You can dump one foot out of the way if you want. Just use one foot. I like what Surya was doing before. He was doing windshield wipers in here.
Off.
So guys, yeah, make sure that you get that right angle every single time, really. See what I'm doing on the bottom foot? I'm looking for that ischial tuberosity right here. Trying to get that up like that. Don't forget you have an accentuation. You can supinate the foot, big bird wings, twist the foot like a washcloth, and you can actually laterally rotate the leg if you want to too. Then you plantar flex your foot. You plantar flex. And I'm sure Suryan wants to thank you all, and I certainly do, for your inspiration. You're all focused, and we're learning such a beautiful art. How much thanks we have for Thailand. We couldn't possibly express it. Right, Don?
And also that's when this technique moves you to, and so very helpful for the name of the line is Sikini. Sexual organs, reproductive system, and what was the name of the poop system? Poo system. Yes, because a lot of people have around SI joint problems, C-section, damage on the SI joint, and hip things, they blocking. So adductor, inner adductor, hamstring, that's helpful for this. And the people mostly they have blocking in that area. You know, when they have blocking in the yoni area, all this kind of thing, all SI joint, sacrum, and nerve, everything about reproductive, it gets blocked. So now we try to open that thing. This is very nice for the people who have a lot of people, you know, they have problems because they always sit in the chair. Able to expand, you know, sitting with arch back and impact. And sometimes people have, when you get old, the problem is that they cannot control the urine pee or they cannot control all the poop and everything. They just let it go by without thinking about why it's come out. I cannot control because the system get lost, like a numbness. You know, like you see in the toilet a long time, you get numb on the leg, like that. But then when you do this one, it's open all the socket, yoni area, and all the urine and all the system of this. This is very, very, very great technique that I learned from you. Thank you also.
Sir Ram, would you be so kind to show us this one?
I was trying hip opening.
Sir Ram, which one is that?
Other ones on the top with the groin opening with the shoulder feet.
Underneath the knees, and get that way up.
All
Kind of like
lifting
that.
up. Okay, like bending open the Sikini Sukumang, right?
Yeah.
And the point number 2, right? Okay, and it to be like they have many ways to do, but you
Oh,
okay
that's
with
right.
your back?
Am I okay with it?
Yes.
I mean, he just worked me if it felt pretty good.
Okay, like this, right? So a lot of people when you want to opening we call bridge in yoga pose when you grab the ankle and then you lifting up, right? So this one is also is good for opening. But if you cannot, we have another. I show one is very okay. People can do, right? So you kind of stretching from here first, right? And then we call like a baby play. So lift up the leg, right? Relax this